What's up, e-bikers? Let's talk about some new e-bike for 2023 and look forward to seeing out there on the road that are coming. I think most of these are already for sale, maybe one or two exceptions here, but we'll start out with the Blix Ultra. It's a dual battery from Blix that I really like. I love the look of this bike. The frame is very unique, as you can see here. You just look at this thing. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's got two batteries here and here, and you can get fenders and racks on it if you want to. Comes in white, I think like sage green, and a few other colors. Just a gorgeous looking e-bike from Blix. $2,099. Fat tires. You can switch between a class 2 and a class 3. So I really like this bike. And it's something that, had I not bought the Kepler, I might have bought this one instead, to be honest with you. So that's blixbike.com if you want to check that out. Put links to all these in the description. Next, you can buy this one now as well. This is a new model from Electric Bike Company. It's the Model X. They have a basic version 2 called the Model A, I think on the same frame. This one is $19.99. The Model A is $14.99. This is a bike for tall riders as well. It's got a different frame than they're used to selling. Big swept back handlebars, and up to 160 mile range. It says rides fully built, 420-pound weight capacity. So it's a bike for big guys. Not sure what size batteries on there, but it's a pretty nice looking e-bike from these guys. Let's see here. Bike components. It comes with a 3.5 amp supercharger. Wow. The battery is 12 amp hours. Okay. If you can get one with a 21 amp hour or a 30 amp hour from the basket. So you can really crank out that range there on this e-bike. But check out the Electric Bike Model X if you're in that market. All right, moving on. KBO's got some new bikes on the market. I don't think anybody's seen these yet. They have a folding bike, and they've got some fat tire bikes as well. So up till now, they just had the Ranger and the Breeze, which I tested last year. If we look at the folding flip here, $919, definitely an affordable e-bike. Looks like same frame as the Rattan, if I'm not mistaken. And this bike, I think it's only at 36 volts. Let's see here, 15.6 amp hour, 500 watt hub motor, 7 speeds, 20 by 3 inch tires. And here's the battery. Here's that. So pretty, basically a electric XB fighter, if you will. Yeah, it is 36 volts, so it's not going to be a very fast e-bike, but for $919, that's a pretty good price. And let's look at the other fat tires they have. So Tornado, this one's $12.49. Comes in a step through as well. On sale for $12.49. Let's see what you get here. You get a 48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. You get a hub motor with 750 watt peak. So I'm assuming it's 500 watts. 26 by 4 inch tires. I generally like to see bigger batteries and bigger motors on these 26 by 4s because they're a little bit heavier for the rider. But there you go. It's a doesn't say what kind of battery it is. It's not Samsung or LG. Okay, this is 750 watt. No, 500 watt sustained, 750 watt peak. And so it looks like a little more, kind of more of a discount 26 by 4 fat tire from folks over at KBO. HEYBIKE, of course, they have some new bikes they just announced this year in 2022, but they have a new bike coming out, a new folder, which is this here. They're announcing it at CES in January. Here's what it looks like. This is from the Electric Vehicle Space YouTube channel. It's a dual, it looks like a dual suspension folder. Not sure what the specs are on it yet, but this is coming from HEYBIKE. I like the paint job on this thing. It's pretty cool looking. Mag wheels. As long as the battery is decent size, I think this is a pretty cool looking e-bike, folding e-bike that could shake up the market a bit. So yeah, check that out. That's coming. Let's see. Cyberusher's got 3 new e-bikes that they've recently announced late in 2022. They've got the Quattro. It's a step-through mountain e-bike kind of look. They've got the Ovia. This is a dual suspension step-through, which is a take on their Kubota, which they announced earlier this year. And they've got a dual suspension Ranger here for all-terrain. So let's take a quick look at each of these. The Quattro, $2,099 on sale. Cyberusher is known for their colored rims, so you can match the paint job on the rims, cyan or white. Not sure I like this graphics package on here, but let's see. It's got 28 miles an hour. Battery is 17 amp hours, 48 volts, 750 watt motor, and pretty colorful. For taller riders, it says. Let's look at the Ovia. This is the bike I would want, I think. It's got dual suspension and it's a step through, right? So 20x4 fat tires. Comes in a variety of colors here. That's a nice gray and white. That's pretty nice too. That gray is pretty sharp looking. Look at that. It's a nice looking e-bike. Specs on it. 52 volt, 17 amp hour battery. Nice in the down tube there. 28 miles an hour, top speed, big headlight. Smart computer. Very nice. I don't like the red color, but that gray is nice. Here's your display. Pretty nice. Let's look at the Ranger. That's a nice looking bike too. $25.99. So this is the most expensive one on the list. Looks very similar to like the Himalaya Zebra almost, but with full suspension, or maybe the Cobra. I guess I think that's full suspension. But let's see what we got here. We've got some pretty cool colors. First of all, green, white, and black and red. Up to 56-mile range, 28 miles top speed, 52 volt, 20 amp hour in that down tube there. This has got to be a pretty heavy bike, I would assume. 4-inch fat tires, 26. Logan hydraulic disc brakes, twist throttle, bright LED horn lamp. Best for riders 5'6" to 6'6". Max load 330 pounds. And max seat height 39, min seat height 35. So this is definitely on the taller side for riders. But pretty nice looking bike there, and that's coming out with from Cyberusher. 2 more bikes for you. Got the C-Strom Astro Pro. This is on sale now. This came out just recently as well. I think it might have been an Indiegogo product, but this is their only e-bike. They have 2 versions, one with 1 battery, one with 2 batteries. Here's the Pro with 2, I guess. Class 3 e-bike. Awesome looking moped style, or motorbike style. Just a really clean looking bike, really cool looking. You know, if I was buying a moped style or motorcycle style e-bike, this would be definitely on my list to look at for you guys. So the price is pretty good too, $26.99. Comes with a 4A fast charger, rear rack, fenders, 750 watt, 80 newton meters of torque. Pretty nice looking. And then last bike on my list that's coming out, or it's kind of already here actually, is the Engwe X26 dual battery, dual suspension fat tire e-bike on sale now in stock for $19.99. It says here. I've yet to see any reviews on this thing, but let's take a quick look here. Folding e-bike. This is kind of has everything you almost ever want in an e-bike. Dual suspension, dual batteries, it folds. It goes off-road. Peak power, 1200 watts. Sustained, 1000 watt. Main battery is a 48 volt 19.2. Second battery, 48 volt 10 amp hour. So you're getting almost 30 amp hours of battery here. Wow. That's just massive. Front hydraulic shocks, rear air shock, middle mechanical shock. Wow, there's 3 shocks on here. Triple suspension. That's amazing. One-piece wheel, 26 by 4-inch tires, and that's a really good price for what you get there. We'll have to see how good the quality is of it, but man, it's just I don't think you can fit more into an e-bike. Bike weight 90 pounds, so it's not too bad for everything that's on there. I know the Zebras weigh, I think, 80 or 90 pounds, something like that, and like that me bike I had weighed 90 pounds. So this looks like a much better e-bike for those specs and what you get. So definitely check it out. All right, Maz. If you have any other new e-bikes, throw them in the comments there. And thanks for watching Crisscrossed. Catch you on the next one.